It's something you hear about on the news every day. America is in the middle of an opioid epidemic. But what does that mean? Opioids include everything from prescription painkillers like Vicodin and oxycodone to more dangerous drugs like heroin and fentanyl. How did the opioid epidemic get started? In the 1990s, prescription painkillers were prescribed at higher rates because the medical community thought they were non-addictive. Pharmaceutical companies assured doctors that these new formulations of drugs wouldn't get their patients hooked, that they were safe to prescribe. Of course, they were mistaken. Addiction caught up pretty quickly, and opioid use started to skyrocket. At the same time, there was another threat. Drug cartels were flooding the streets with cheap and high-quality heroin from across the border. Fast forward a few years to 2015, more than 33,000 Americans died of an opioid overdose that year alone, and over 2 million were addicted to opioids, painkillers and heroin, during the same time period. So what does that mean for us in our day-to-day lives? More people than ever before are using painkillers, and many of them are moving on to heroin addiction. It could be friends, family members, someone you work with, someone you care about. Addiction does not discriminate. Rich, poor, white, black, no matter where you're from or who you are, you can become a victim of opioid addiction. I can't tell how many people I've watched go through it. It's tragic to watch it tear apart a life, to watch it tear apart families, and not everybody makes it out the other side. I'm sorry to say that I've lost more than a few friends to this disease. But there is good news. Treatment, help, and support are out there if you ask for it. There are countless support groups and recovery communities in every city in the country, and they're working to save lives every single day. So the next time that you hear about the opioid epidemic, think enough talk about the problem. Let's focus on the solution.